Okay, so we are going to change the alternator of the Santa Fe 2012, and just gonna show you how I've done it. I'm sure there are other ways to do it, but we're gonna go through the steps. Some of the stuff have already been removed, so I decided to start the video after we started essentially changing the after changing the alternator. So here we go. So the first thing we have to do is remove this. As you can see, it's loose, so that has already been removed, held in by a couple, just by some clips right here. You just need to pull on the cover to get it out. You'll also need to remove this shroud. That's the air intake. So those are all held by little clips like this. I'll show you in a minute how to remove that. So that was removed as well. So simply removing those three plastic screws, that comes off. Of course, as you can see, one of the things you need to do is make sure that you unplug the battery. So that was also that was done using a 10mm socket. Unplug one of the boards so that we don't get any mishaps. Next thing I did was to remove the shroud. Now everything has already been removed except for this screw. There are some plastic screws also at the bottom with shrouds, several, and there are some videos that actually show you how to do that. But to give you the short version, removing this the shroud, if you don't have all the necessary tools, you can always use one of those. I use basically an X-Acto and go under the head to lift the screw just a little bit, and then a flat screwdriver to do the rest, so I didn't want to damage them. Once you get this up enough, just a little wiggle, and you can pull that out. So then you get all these plastic screws. You'll have to remove them, as well as at the bottom. And on the side of the bumper shroud, there is a screw that goes right here on both sides. So you will have to unscrew this on this side as well as the right-hand side. And you can see, as I mentioned, everything has been removed. So the bottom shroud here, you'll have several plastic screws like this that needs to be removed. And I'll show you what else. So at the inside here, to access the alternator, you have also another shroud. There are three screws, plastic screws that were in here. So those were also removed. Get this shroud out. There you go. You could see this is the location. The three holes where those screws were held, and you will have access to your alternator, which is up right up there. You could see the belt holding it. Okay,